Sorry, Miss Sullivan. You just had surgery for Chloe. The Sullivan family still hasn't paid your hospital bills, so we have to ask you to leave.
Chloe, it's you. My dear sister. How could you be so careless? I was just pretending to be sick. I didn't think Mom and Dad would really make you give me your kidney. I've told you before, the Sullivan family never had a place for an adopted kid like you. Dad, Mom, Big Brother, please help me.
Help you? Stella, we get your assets if you're dead. That's the only way the Sullivan family can take your assets fair and square. You think we're going to save you?
Stella, how dare you start a tech company overseas and hide it from us? If you handed it over earlier, this wouldn't happen. Look at how you ended up. Honestly, you brought this on yourself.
You were just an orphan to begin with. We raised you for 20 years. Now you must pay with your life and your company. That's only fair, right?
You heartless devils. You don't deserve to be called my family. Go to hell. You cripple. I did everything to repay your kindness. I gave the Sullivan family everything I had, and in the end, you just sucked me dry and killed me. If I could live again, I'd make you pay for everything you did.
My precious girl, are you okay? Mommy's so worried. Stella, how dare you run into your own sister with a car? My precious girl, do you know that? That's a crime. We raised a heartless traitor in our family.
I've been reborn. Back 3 years ago when I returned, the day Chloe accused me of hitting her with my car. Just because of that one time, they forced me to transfer my overseas company to the Sullivan family.
Chloe, you suffered so much. I'll stand up for you right now. Watch me beat this brat to death. Stella, apologize to your sister right now. You. Who told you to stand up?
I told me to stand up. I'm not even the Sullivan family's real daughter anyway. This house, no one here deserves my respect.
Kneel down. Kneel. I told you to kneel. How dare you hit me? I'm your dad.
I'm hitting you because you don't know right from wrong. Chloe said I ran her over. I don't have a license. Don't you all know that?
Driving without a license is a crime. You little brat. You hurt your sister and still lie.
That's right. 5 years ago, you set a fire and almost killed your sister. We sent you abroad to straighten you out. For 5 years, you haven't improved at all. You've just gotten worse. And now, you even dare to hit me. How did the Sullivan family end up raising such an ungrateful animal like you?
Sent abroad to be straightened out. He actually dares to say that. 5 years ago, Chloe set her own bed sheets on fire, then blamed me for it. Sis, this is my room. If there's a fire, who do you think Mom and Dad will believe, you or me? No. No. Fire? Sis, why did you set the fire to hurt me? Help! That night, the Sullivan family beat and scolded me. Then sent me overseas to the infamous Black Lily Collective. There, I was tortured and abused.
Ungrateful brat. Not only did you hurt Chloe, now you hit Dad too. I'm not letting you off today.
How dare you use your concentration camp skills on your own family?
Family? I used to beg you for a little bit of love. I let you bully me again and again, but now you're not laying another finger on me. And one more thing, all the pain you put me through, I'm paying you back 100, 1,000 times over. Sis, it's all my fault. I made you upset. Please don't be mad at Mom, Dad, or Big Brother. If you want to hit someone, hit me instead. Fine. I'll give you what you want. Fake little angel. You're still faking it at this point. The Oscars should award your fake act.
You! How dare you bully your sister right in front of us?
Watch closely. This is what bullying really looks like.
Chloe,
Sis, are you okay?
My precious daughter, are you trying to kill your sister?
how can you be so evil? Stella, I, Theodore, don't have a daughter like you.
Good. I don't want a blind father like you either. From now on, I'm not a Sullivan anymore. Here's $1 million. From now on, I have nothing to do with the Sullivan family anymore.
You animal. If you leave, don't ever come back.
Boss.
The company transfer plan is canceled. I've cut ties with the Sullivan family. We're done.
That's awesome. You finally woke up, boss. Boss. All of these are from the Sullivan family. The Sullivan family did this.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
So mean. I have to teach the Sullivan family a lesson.
Damn, that's intense.
What did the Sullivan family do to deserve this?
It's all Stella's fault. She's such a jinx. If I see her again, I'll break her legs.
Hey, beautiful, what's your name? Let's be friends.
You brat. You were to meet someone. Where are you? They've been waiting for you for half an hour.
Grandpa, I'm not going to that meeting. Let me tell you some good news. I found my destined girl.
Boss. Everyone says Silas is wild and ruthless, runs South City. Are you really going to the Harrison family for real?
No matter what, he's my real dad. Even if I leave, I have to meet him first. You guys go back first. If I need anything, I'll reach out.
Got it.
Hello, miss. This is Harrison Manor. No entry without an appointment.
I'm here for Silas.
You're looking for Mr. Harrison. Who are you to him?
He's my dad. I'm his daughter.
What? You're the young Miss Mr. Harrison's been searching for 20 years?
I'm sorry. Mr. Harrison, I shouldn't have betrayed you. I was forced to. Mr. Harrison, forgive me just this once. Spare me just this once, Mr. Harrison.
Mr. Quinn, you know how Silas is. Just tell me who's behind this. I'll forgive you.
Yes. Capital City. The Nelson family.
Oh. So it's Capital City, the Nelson family. You're forgiven.
Holy crap. My real dad is actually this cruel.
Mr. Harrison,
Why'd you bring a little kid here?
Silas, my name's Stella. I'm your biological daughter.
You. How old are you?
18. I really am your biological daughter. If you don't believe me, we can do a paternity test.
No need. You look just like me. I can tell right away you're Silas's daughter. Good girl. Don't be scared. Your old man's a rough dude, even though I am. But trust me, I'll be a good dad, I promise.
Welcome home, miss.
Wow.
Miss, even though you've been missing for 20 years, Mr. Harrison gets you new clothes every year and buys life essentials according to your age. He's been waiting for you to come home every day. Try on these clothes to see if they fit. Another 500 outfits remain. They'll be delivered later.
Thanks.
Mr. Harrison gave you spending money. Unlimited black card. If you need anything else, just let us know.
Never thought this jerk dad would treat me so well.
Miss, let me help you change.
Don't touch me. No need, don't bother. I can do it myself.
Daughter, Dad doesn't know what you like to eat. So I got a mix of Chinese and Western dishes. Have a taste.
Western food requires a knife and fork, but my left hand. If Dad finds out, will he despise me?
Take it away. Take it away. My daughter doesn't like Western food. Don't ever serve it again. I knew it. My daughter still prefers Chinese food, just like me. Here. Daughter. Get me a new glass. Tonight. I'm drinking till I drop. Eat more. My daughter still needs to grow. What? Daughter, you keep eating. Dad has to take care of something.
Don't kill anyone.
Of course not. Dad's a good person. How could I do something like that?
Mr. Harrison is here.
Uncle Silas. Hello.
You little rascal. I hear. You're here to break off the engagement.
Yes. Our Ford and Harrison families had an arranged marriage since we were kids. But Miss Harrison went missing as a child. So grandfather sent me to discuss it. Dissolve the Ford-Harrison engagement.
Bullshit. Who said my Miss Harrison went missing? My daughter just got back. And besides, breaking off the engagement, it'll be my daughter. Are you worthy? Humph. Even if your grandfather came himself, he'd have to heed my daughter's wishes.
Mr. Harrison is a total doting dad. Mr. Ford is in big trouble this time.
What? Miss Harrison is back. No way. Anyway, I'm breaking off the engagement. To be honest with you, I have someone I like.
Who are you? Who told you to eat here?
Who am I? None of your business.
Hey, you little bitch. How dare you talk to me like that? Do you know who I am? I'm Silas's girlfriend. I'm the future Mrs. Harrison.
Oh, so you're my scumbag dad's little girlfriend, huh? Who are you? What does that do with me?
Oh. You dare disrespect me? Oh. You're Silas's new fling, right? You're a motherless brat. All you do is seduce men all day. I'll beat you to death.
You insulted my mom? You're asking for it.
You dare hit me?
Yeah, I hate you. Do I need to pick a special day?
I'll kill you.
Go back and tell your grandfather, even if there's an engagement to be broken, it'll be my Harrison family. breaking off with your Ford family. And also, as long as my daughter doesn't agree, you'll roll back home, clean yourself up, and wait.
You. Uncle Silas, I respect you as an elder, but don't push your luck. Our Ford family isn't to be trifled with either.
Oh. Then my Harrison family will bully you. What are you going to do about it?
I'll kill you.
Hey,
Silas, come here, quick. This little bitch beat me to death. Silas, you came at the perfect time. This little bitch almost beat me to death. You have to take my side.
What happened?
I hit her. She deserved it. And what's more, I won't apologize. I don't have a habit of apologizing. My scumbag dad is sticking up for me.
Silas. She was clearly bullying me. Why did you hit me?
oh my, Miss Lee, oh Miss Lee. You chose the wrong person to mess with. Of all people, you picked on our young mistress, you.
Young mistress? She's Silas's daughter?
Even my daughter Silas, you dare mess with her. You're blind as a bat. Housekeeper Harrison, give her 100 million as breakup money. Make her leave.
Yes. Bodyguard.
Silas. Please don't kick me out, Silas. I'm begging you. I'm sorry, Silas. Please don't make me leave.
Stella, does your hand hurt? Let Dad take a look.
You. Aren't you going to ask why I hit her?
You hit her, so what? Plus, didn't you say it too? She had it coming. But next time, tell me before you hit someone. I'll do it for you so you won't hurt your hand.
Dad, this is the first time someone stood up for me.
Stella, you're my daughter. Your dad, am just a rough guy. I don't have any other good qualities, but I protect my own. If someone makes my girl unhappy, I'll make their whole family suffer. Remember, being Silas's daughter. You walk proud in South City. No one's gonna mess with you.
So this is what it's like to have a real dad who cares. He truly loves and cares about me.
My sweet girl. All these years, you've been through so much out there. I've spent 20 years looking for you. Dad, missed you so much I almost went crazy. From now on, I'll make it up to you.
Thank you, Dad.
Mr. Harrison, just as you thought. Miss Stella suffered much in 20 years. She really suffered. Here are all the documents.
Bastards! My daughter is such a good kid. And yet she was sent by the Sullivan family to Black Lily Collective for 5 years. 5 years! My daughter stayed in that hell for 5 years.
That's the Black Lily Collective, notorious worldwide. It's said to be a lawless place full of filth and violence. Girls who get sent there rarely make it out alive or unharmed. No one knows how Miss Stella escaped.
The Sullivan family doesn't deserve to exist anymore. Spread the word. 3 days from now, the Harrison family is hosting a reunion banquet. I want all the top dogs in South City to know that Stella is Silas's daughter. I'll destroy the Sullivan family right there for my daughter's revenge.
What? Silas won't break off the engagement and humiliated you to your face?
Yes, Grandpa. that Silas relies on his position as leader of the Triad Syndicate. He doesn't take our Ford family seriously at all. If anyone breaks it, it must be them.
That's outrageous. Harrison family daughter missing 20 years. She must be some uneducated wild girl. A woman like that doesn't belong in the Ford family. The day after tomorrow, Harrison family holds reunion banquet. Since Silas doesn't care about respect, don't blame me for making a scene. I'll embarrass him.
Grandpa, I promise you, once the engagement's off, when I find that biker girl, I'll propose to her right away. Next year, you'll have a great-grandchild to hold.
Grandpa goes all out for you now, even if it means making an enemy of that devil Silas. You better not trick me.
How could I? I really fell for her this time. Did you find that girl I asked about? Where did she go?
Young master, we checked the surveillance in several nearby blocks. That girl disappeared near Harrison Manor. As you know, Harrison Manor is a surveillance blind spot. No one can dig up anything.
Useless. How can you lose track of a living person? Harrison Manor. Could she be part of the Harrison family?
Harrison family is richest in South City. So impressive. They specially invited us today. This just proves how much Mr. Harrison values and recognizes our Sullivan family.
That's right. Mr. Harrison searched daughter over 20 years. He's basically obsessed with his daughter, Chloe. This time, you have to build a good relationship with Miss Harrison. If you manage to get close to her, our Sullivan family could finally become top tier among elite families.
Miss Harrison has been living outside all this time, so she probably doesn't have many friends in the socialite circle. As long as I'm warm and friendly, I can definitely win her over. Dad, Mom, you guys can relax. I actually know Miss Harrison. She's my best friend. She specially invited us here today for her family reunion party.
No wonder. Sis, you're the impressive one. The future of our Sullivan family counts on you. Unlike that Stella. She's honestly embarrassing. As for her, who knows where she's begging now? Stella, what are you doing here?
If you can be here, why can't I? Sis, you left home in a huff before. How have you been living these days? Did you run out of options and find a rich guy? Are you just clinging to a sugar daddy now? Sis, have you no self-respect?
Chloe's right. Today is Miss Harrison's reunion party. Thanks to Chloe, our Sullivan family got an invitation. Are you just trying to tag along for an invitation? Then you need to apologize to Chloe first. Maybe our Sullivan family will show you some pity. Who knows? We might accept you.
I don't need your pity. I never apologize. Besides, especially not to a fake friend. You.
Watch your mouth. Chloe is Miss Harrison's closest friend. And who do you think you are? Just look at Chloe's circle. They're all big shots, but you? Just lowlifes and thugs. You're really a disgrace to our Sullivan family. Leave right now. Don't interrupt Chloe catching up with Miss Harrison.
Chloe is Miss Harrison's closest friend? You sure about that? Sis, I know you don't believe it, but some things are just out of your reach.
No need to waste words with her. Stella, are you leaving yourself? Or do I have to make you leave?
I can't leave because the person you're talking about, Chloe's closest friend, Miss Harrison, is me, Stella Harrison.
Well, well, Grandpa Ford. It's such an honor to have you at my daughter's family reunion dinner. It truly brings glory to our Harrison family. We're so grateful.
Mr. Harrison, I've kept to myself for years. Today, I came to see you to discuss our two families, the Ford and Harrison families, calling off the marriage agreement. My grandson Jasper is already in love with someone else. I don't want to hold up your daughter. I hope Mr. Harrison will do me a favor.
As for the engagement, like I said, it's up to my daughter if she wants to call it off. Sir, I've always respected you as an elder, but don't take my kindness for granted.
Silas, I respect you as family, so I held back. How dare you talk to my grandpa like that? You really think the Ford family is scared of you?
Shut your mouth. How dare you pretend to be Miss Harrison? Everyone in South City knows you're the Sullivan family's adopted daughter. Are you trying to bring ruin to our Sullivan family?
Sullivan family's adopted daughter? When did you ever treat me like part of the Sullivan family? For over 20 years, I lived in the maid's room at your home, wore Chloe's cast-off clothes, ate your stale, moldy leftovers. You threw me in a labor camp for 5 years. Didn't care one bit. I had no choice. That's why I ran away from home. You Sullivan family. Is this how you treat your own daughter?
Sullivan family treats adopted daughter cruelly. That's just chilling.
The adopted daughter has more class than his own. It must be out of jealousy. That's why they treat her so badly. The Sullivan family is truly despicable.
Don't listen to her nonsense, everyone. Stella has been bossy and arrogant since she was little. She often bullies my daughter. We, the Sullivan family, are just punishing you. It's for your own good.
For my own good? You constantly beat and scold me. My old wounds never heal before new ones appear. For over 20 years, I've been covered in scars. Is it possible this was also for my own good?
Sullivan family beats and scolds their daughter. That's utterly beastly.
No wonder this girl was forced to run away from home. The Sullivan family is practically a den of wolves.
Nonsense. When did the Sullivan family ever hit you? Even if we occasionally punished you, it was to teach you to be good. Why can't you understand a parent's heart?
Sister, I know you hate me for taking Mom and Dad's affection, but you can't, in front of so many people, slander our Sullivan family's reputation.
Right. Stella, stop talking nonsense. Covered in scars. You say? If you're so brave, take off your clothes now and let everyone see. Come on. Come on. Ah. This. This young girl actually had her arm amputated? How much inhumane abuse did she suffer in the Sullivan family?
That's just too much. The Sullivan family are nothing but beasts. Exactly.
How could Mr. Harrison invite such a beastly family? Dad, Mom, this, what's going on?
Was Stella's limb amputated in a camp? I never heard her mention it.
She deserved it. If she had followed the rules, how could they have cut off her arm?
Mom, how her arm broke is no longer important. Important to reduce impact immediately. Otherwise, if Mr. Harrison and Miss Harrison see this, our Sullivan family's reputation will be ruined.
Right. Everyone, this is all a misunderstanding. When our Sullivan family adopted Stella back then, she was already a disabled child. All these years, our Sullivan family never disliked her for being handicapped. But who would have thought? She repays kindness with enmity, slandering our Sullivan family's reputation everywhere. She's truly despicable.
I see. So you're saying the Sullivan family acted out of kindness.
Theodore, you're twisting facts in public. Have you no shame? You're the shameless one. Sister, you slander Sullivan family enough already, but you also shamelessly claim to be Miss Harrison. Everyone look, would the Harrison family have a disabled young lady like this?
I never heard Miss Harrison was disabled. How dare she impersonate Miss Harrison? She has a death wish.
So she's a liar. She almost fooled us all with her innocent looks.
How dare she impersonate Miss Harrison? Kick her out. Don't let her offend Mr. and Miss Harrison. Get her out.
Let go of me. I really am Miss Harrison. Let go of me. Theodore, Chloe. When my dad gets here, the Sullivan family will be in big trouble.
You'll have a bad end, you say? You little wretch. You're truly a disgrace to our Sullivan family name. Today, in front of all of you, I'll kill this wretch with my own hands, so you won't implicate our Sullivan family. I'll beat this little wretch to death.
Mr. Harrison, today is your daughter's homecoming banquet. It's a joyous occasion, in my opinion. Let's both take a step back. Let's go see Miss Harrison together. Let's talk face to face. What do you say?
Sure. Fine. I'll do this for Grandpa Ford. We'll talk about everything after I meet my daughter.
I'll beat you to death, you little bastard.
Stop. Stella. Stella.
Dad.
It's her.
Hey,
Aw, yep, that's her dad. She really is Miss Harrison.
Who did this? Who did this?
It's her.
Mr. Ford, you found the person you were looking for.
Where's she? Take me to her now.
Punk, where do you think you're going?
Grandpa, you handle the engagement breakup. I'm off to find your future granddaughter-in-law.
You must be Uncle Silas. Hello, I'm Miss Harrison's best friend. My name is Chloe.
My daughter's best friend?
That's right. This is my adopted sister. She was kicked out of the Sullivan family days ago and had nowhere to go. She showed up at Miss Harrison's reunion causing trouble. She even pretended to be Miss Harrison. We're standing up for Miss Harrison now.
Pretending to be my daughter?
Yeah, Uncle Silas. My little sister Stella lied since childhood. If it wasn't like this, my parents never would have kicked her from the Sullivan family. Good thing Chloe and Miss Harrison are best friends. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been exposed.
Uncle Silas, this is my dad. He's already taught my sister a harsh lesson. He promises Stella won't make a scene here again.
Mr. Harrison, hello. I'm Theodore. I'm really sorry. I've always been too kind to this adopted daughter. That's why she's so spoiled. That's why she's making a mess here. I hope you can let it slide and forgive her this time.
So, she ended up like this because you hit her?
Haha. Yes, but Mr. Harrison, it's not a big deal. Don't take it to heart. As her father, educating your daughter is perfectly normal. You're a dad too, you get it, right?
Ah, honey.
Theodore, now you're getting hit too. Do you understand? Stella now.
Stella. Silas knows Stella. Mr. Harrison, what do you mean by that? What did you hit me for out of nowhere?
Mr. Harrison, our adopted daughter caused all the trouble at your reunion. Even if you're the Triad Syndicate boss, you can't just hit people, right?
Who do you think you are?
Honey.
I did hit you. How dare you mess with my daughter? Hitting you is being nice.
The Harrison family really values their long-lost daughter. The Sullivan family dared make a scene at Miss Harrison's reunion. Isn't that just bullying Miss Harrison?
The Sullivan family messed with Silas. They're in deep trouble now.
Mr. Harrison, my little sister Stella didn't know any better. She pretended to be Miss Harrison. My parents scolded her publicly just to stand up for Miss Harrison. That ruined the reunion. But we had no intention of bullying Miss Harrison.
That's right, Uncle Silas. Miss Harrison and I are close friends. We're basically sisters. I can't tolerate an adopted sister like Stella pretending she is Miss Harrison. Stella not only won't admit she's wrong, she talks back to our parents. That's why Dad had to teach her a lesson in front of everyone. Please, for my sake, don't be angry anymore.
Who do you think you are? You have to butt in too. Giving you face? What face? This face is thicker than a brick wall, right?
I heard Silas is ruthless. He loves torturing people with a boning knife. They say anyone who's seen his knife.
Why is he taking out the knife now? Is he planning to kill someone in public? That's just way too bold.
Shoo, keep it down. If Silas hears you, you'll regret it.
Everyone, next up, I need to take care of some personal matters. Anyone want to stick around and watch?
Young Silas, your family's reunion dinner. How did it end up like this? The Grim Reaper of River City sure is pathetic.
Old Ford, had enough of the show? Want to come in and risk your life?
I've eaten more salt than you've walked miles. You think I'm scared of you?
Don't be impulsive.
Stella, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. As soon as I deal with these losers, I'll take you home.
Dad, their debts. I want to settle them myself.
Settle debts? Stella, I raised you all these years, and now you want to settle up with me? Did you even grow a conscience?
You don't deserve to talk to me about conscience. Mr. Sullivan, you need to get this straight. All these years with the Sullivan family, every penny I spent, I've already paid back.
Stella, that's not right. Money you can repay. But how do you pay back being raised? You hate us just because we were strict with you. You have to understand when your parents discipline you. It's because we want you to succeed. That's our love for you.
You people from the Sullivan family. Seriously. Each of you is more shameless than the last.
Mom.
Mr. Harrison, even if we've messed with you today, Stella is still family no matter what. My parents are raising their daughter. No matter how powerful you are, you have no right to butt into our family business.
Your family's drama. I don't care, but as long as I'm here, no one's gonna lay a finger on Stella.
Stella, do you know him? What's going on between you and him?
None of your business. Sis, how can you talk to Dad like that? You haven't been home lately. Dad and Mom worry about you. I never thought you were with Uncle Silas.
Stella, Silas is almost Dad's age. You're only 18. Don't you have any shame?
No wonder you're so tough and leaving our family. So, you've latched onto Mr. Harrison. Stella, all these years abroad, you've really let yourself go.
Always heard Silas had a pretty young girlfriend. Is it that girl? Silas, what a creep. Seriously robbing the cradle. Disgusting. So shameless.
You little brat. No wonder even your real dad doesn't want you. You embarrassed our family. So much I really regret. Bringing you back from abroad.
Silas, thank you for protecting me. In this life, to reunite as father and daughter is really wonderful.
Theodore, you dare hit Stella in front of me? Did you just ignore what I said?
Let go.
Mr. Harrison. Mr. Harrison, W, what are you trying to do?
They say Silas kills without blinking. Maybe he's really going to kill Dad.
Silas runs River City. If he kills your dad, no one's going to stop him. Chloe, aren't you Miss Harrison's bestie? Do something. You can't just watch Silas kill Dad.
Chloe, why stay silent? I'm actually kind of curious. That's so-called best friend, Miss Harrison. Where is she? Maybe something came up. She'll be late. Cease. Dad's been so good to you. Why don't you ask Uncle Silas for help? Since Uncle Silas protects you so much, whatever you say, he'll listen. You don't want Dad to get hurt, do you? Right?
Stella, help your dad, please. I promise I'll never hit you again. Just beg Mr. Harrison for help. From now on, you can be with whoever you want. I won't interfere anymore.
They ruined me in my last life. So why, when I see Theodore like this, do I still feel sad?
Ha! I'm really curious about Mr. Sullivan's face. What's it made of? Maybe we should cut it off and take a look.
Stella, you really want to watch me die like this? Not only did you sell yourself, let Mr. Harrison keep you, but you even let your sugar daddy treat your father like this. If I'd known you were so ungrateful, I never would have brought you back. Should have just choked you to death.
Mr. Sullivan, regret all you want, it's too late now. Things can't go back to how they were.
Your Sullivan family, each one more shameless than the last, and each nastier too. Open your damn eyes and look carefully. This is my real daughter, Silas, the long-lost heiress of the Harrison family, Stella Harrison.
What did you say?
How is that possible? How could she be Miss Harrison? She was just a useless nobody.
You keep pushing my limits over and over. My patience isn't endless. Say one more bad thing about my daughter in front of me, and I'll make living worse than dying for you.
Mr. Harrison, Chloe didn't mean to offend you. Are you sure you're not mistaken? Stella has been with our family since she was young. How could she be your biological daughter?
Right. There must be some mistake. Chloe, didn't you say your friend was Miss Harrison? Call her over and expose Stella.
Such an idiot. If I really knew Miss Harrison, I'd have called her already. Don't need you telling me. Elliot, I'm actually curious. You said your brain didn't develop right and your cerebellum's atrophied. How did you even grow up? Was it by eating Chloe's empty promises?
You?
Ha ha ha. Sorry, I couldn't hold it. This girl looks soft, but she's got a filthy mouth. Good thing Jasper didn't choose her.
Kid, don't jump out just yet. Let me finish with your dad first, then it's your turn.
Mr. Harrison. No.
Haha, you're really useless. People like you don't deserve to be a father, and you're not even worth me lifting a finger.
Sis, I'm begging you, please let me go. I know I was wrong. Oh? So tell me, what did you do wrong? At first, I shouldn't have framed you for hitting me. I shouldn't have set you up with that fire either. I know I messed up. I'm begging you, think of all our years together as sisters. Please forgive me.
Chloe, what are you talking about? Is he threatening you? Don't worry. As long as I'm here, no one will hurt you.
Shut up. You're just useless. He's just the Sullivan family's adopted son. What can you do to protect me? Besides, I'm not making things up. It's just that you're all idiots. All I had to do was cry and act spoiled, and you all believed me.
Chloe, you ungrateful daughter. How dare you lie to us and use us to bully Stella? And you. This is the kind of daughter you raised.
Theodore, you're always comparing Chloe and Stella. Stella has been a genius since childhood. She knows everything. Chloe's your child. She's got your genes. Don't you know what kind of brain you have?
Theodore, you're honestly pretty sad. Still don't even realize you messed up. Sis, have some mercy. I had my reasons. Please let me go. And all that stuff. My mom taught me everything. I was still a kid then. I had to listen to her. Even with much more courage, I still wouldn't dare set a fire to hurt you.
Chloe, you little hashtag. I'm your real mother. I did it for your own good. How could you betray me like this?
What if you're my real mom? If it weren't for you, would I be fighting with my sister like this? If you truly cared about me, then stop dragging me down.
You, little hashtag. I'll beat you to death.
This is epic. Dog eat dog. Seriously epic. Stella, what do you want to do with them?
Separate them.
You betrayed me.
Stella, it was all Dad's fault. Please forgive me, Stella. Spare the Sullivan family, please. I promise I'll treat you even better from now on. I won't let anyone bully you again.
Treat me well? Is that what you call treating me well? Sending me abroad for discipline? and making me lose an arm.
Stella, Dad didn't know it would turn out like this. If I had known earlier.
If you had known, would you still make the same choice? Your choices only ever benefit you. Even if you know Chloe was behind all this, you'd still want to protect her.
Sis, are you really going to destroy the Sullivan family? No matter what. The Sullivan family raised you for 20 years. Don't you care about family at all?
Don't guilt trip me. Not once did you treat me like family, and now you talk about family ties? What a joke.
People like the Sullivan family don't deserve Stella's forgiveness. Starting today, the Harrison family will cut off the Sullivan family completely. You Sullivan family, from now on, forget about getting any deals, let alone closing any partnerships.
We're done. It's all over. Now our Sullivan family. We're going bankrupt.
If the Sullivan family goes bankrupt, I'll have no money. No way. Sis, I know I was wrong. I can't lose my money. I'm begging you. Please let us go.
Stella, Mom knows she was wrong. Please forgive me.
So noisy, throw them out.
Stella. Mr. Harrison, please give me one more chance.
Old Ford, the show's not over yet.
Young Silas, your daughter really does take after you. If Jasper didn't already have someone he loves, I would never agree to breaking off the engagement with the Harrison family.
Quit the fancy talk. Bottom line is, if my daughter doesn't agree to this breakup, you just go home, clean up your grandson, and bring him to me. Stella, Old Ford is the head of the Ford family. The Ford and Harrison families are old families. When you were little, their grandson Jasper was engaged to you as kids. About this marriage, how do you feel?
Look at me. The Ford family is so prestigious. I'm sure they'd look down on me. I've never even met Jasper. He doesn't owe me anything. Why should I drag him down?
Stella looks sweet and pretty, but turns out she's disabled. The Harrison family won't break off the engagement. Are they trying to leech off Jasper? No way. I absolutely won't allow it. The Harrison family can't insult our Ford family like this. Miss Harrison, you've never met Jasper. There's no feelings there. If you agree to break off the engagement, our two families can keep working together. If you keep refusing to call off the engagement, then I have a reason to think you're desperate because you can't get married due to your disability. So, that's why you're clinging to the engagement.
You old bastard. How dare you humiliate my daughter right in front of me? You really think I won't do anything to you?
Silas cares about me so much. Maybe he'd really turn against the Ford family. That could harm the Ford and Harrison family's relationship. There's nothing in it for me. This engagement doesn't matter. I don't need it. Grandpa Ford, judging by your expression, you've decided to break off the engagement, haven't you? If I'm not mistaken, you plan to call off the engagement at my welcome banquet today to force me to compromise in public. Am I right?
This little girl isn't that old, but she's got such a strong presence. She's even making me feel pressured. That's because your Harrison family keeps clinging to the engagement. I had no choice but to try this approach, so don't blame me.
Acting high and mighty just because you're old. No respect for your age. All you do is bully our Stella.
You.
Grandpa Ford, I accept calling off the engagement, but it's your Ford family who broke the promise first. It was your Ford family that messed up, and your grandson didn't even bother to show up. That's just basic disrespect.
Today I've totally lost face. If that brat tries to trick me again, I'll break his legs for sure. Girl, you're right. My grandson really has something urgent to handle. Maybe another day. I'll have him apologize to you in person.
Sure. Wait for your grandson to finish his task and talk to me in person about this engagement. Dad, let's go.
My daughter takes after me. She gets things done fast and clean. Well done.
This girl is smart. Pretty too. She talks with structure, handles things just as well as Silas. If she wasn't disabled, even if I had to break Jasper's legs, I'd never let him call off the engagement. What a pity.
Mr. Ford, here's the motorcycle you asked me to find.
I told you to find the owner of the motorcycle. Where's that girl?
We tracked the motorcycle right away and rushed over. But we still haven't found the owner yet.
I told you to find her, and you give me this piece of junk. What's the point?
Hey, little girl, out here alone so late. Want to go out and have fun with me?
If you don't want to die, stay away from me.
Pretty feisty. I just like feisty girls like you.
Little girl, we're not bad guys. Really, just want to have a drink with you.
Who the hell are you, messing up my business? You are.
Get lost.
All right, I'm leaving.
It's him.
Hello. We've met before. Let's get acquainted.
He's pretty good looking. But honestly, I think he's kinda dim.
Hey, why'd you walk away? I'm talking to you.
Move.
Is it that hard to just give me your name?
Do I even know you? Why should I give you my name just because you asked?
Well then, tell me your name right now. Then we'd know each other, wouldn't we?
So lame.
Girl, I just saved you. Do you even know how to spell gratitude?
Did I ask you to save me?
Fine. Guess I was just being nice for nothing. Then now, can you please tell me your name?
Nope.
Alright. You're such an ungrateful wolf.
Been knew you were ungrateful. Should have never brought you here. Should have just strangled you.
Say that again.
Sorry. Just kidding. I just want to be friends with you. That's all.
You want to be friends? Fine. As long as you beat me, I'll be your friend.
Okay, you tell me. What are we competing in? You mean beating you is just a drinking contest, right?
Yeah. What? Scared?
Why would I be scared? But I'm a guy. You're a young girl. So young. Drinking with me isn't safe for you. Be good. Try another activity.
Didn't expect him to have a sense of justice, but I just want to drink. Who knows who will win? If you're scared, how about just give up now?
You think I'll lose to a little girl like you? Tell me, why do you want to drink? Are you upset?
This peacock guy actually isn't that annoying. Yeah, just in a bad mood, really pissed off. I was planning to fight those two punks just to blow off some steam, but you ruined it. So, are you gonna let me beat you up to let my anger out, or drink with me?
You're quite the little girl. Okay, my bad. I'll drink with you.
Good. Since you're apologizing so sincerely, I'll be super nice and forgive you.
You want to drink against me? I thought she'd be able to drink a lot. Didn't expect her to get this drunk after one glass. You're drunk.
Who says so? I'm not drunk.
Easy now. Don't drink anymore.
Then you give up. Admit it. You lost. You. Say it. Say it. You're not as good as Stella. Say it.
So this little girl's name is Stella. That's actually a nice name.
If you aren't gonna drink, why don't you just admit defeat? Are you trying to dodge a drink? Drink. Good. My turn.
Alright, fine. I give up. I give up. Stella is better than me. Happy now? Stop drinking.
Right. You're not as good as Stella. None of you are as good as Stella. You're really good looking. Like a peacock.
Kiddo, you're drunk. Let me take you back to your room.
I don't have a room. They're playing favorites. Only Chloe has a room.
Chloe.
Shut up. Don't mention that name.
Little girl, you're drunk. Stop it. I'll walk you back to your room.
Do you also like girls like Chloe?
What?
If it's Chloe's, even if I have to ruin it, she won't get it.
Are you stubborn or what? Throwing a tantrum first thing in the morning.
Why are you in my bed? What did you do to me?
To you? Looks like you don't remember what happened last night at all. Kiddo, you got drunk. I took you back to your room.
I don't have a room. So what? Quit acting like you're the victim, as if I'd do something to you.
I knew you turned things on me. You little ingrate, take a look. Who's actually taking advantage of who here?
Delete that video now.
I recorded it myself. Why should I delete it? Unless you take responsibility for me.
This peacock is just looking for some fun. If he knew I was disabled, he'd definitely run off. Nothing happened between us. Why should I take responsibility for you? Your tricks won't work on me. I'm not interested in you.
What do you mean? What do you mean nothing happened? You even bit me last night. That was my first kiss. Now you want to deny it?
Then I must have been way too drunk. You flirting with me doesn't count. Anyway, no matter what, I'm the one getting the short end of the stick. You got what you wanted and still act innocent. I have things to do. I'm not gonna play with you anymore.
I don't care. Stella, you've ruined my reputation. You must take responsibility for me, or else. Fake. Prosthetic limb.
That's right. It's a prosthetic limb. I'm disabled. Now. You still want me to take responsibility for you? I'm warning you. You better delete all the videos. If even 1 second leaks out, I'll make you regret being alive. You did a good job last night. Consider this your payment. From now on, don't bother me again.
How much has this girl actually suffered before? She's a little porcupine. Look up Stella's info. Also, help me contact Star Lab. Tell them Ford Group is interested in their new patent. We're hoping to work together.
Mr. Ford. Ford Group doesn't seem to have business in that area.
We do now. If you get it, go handle it. Enough with the questions.
Yes.
Porcupine. I refuse to believe I can't win you over. Once I heal your hand, let's see how you say no to me.
Chloe, you'd better explain yourself. Why did you frame Stella?
Dad, I didn't mean to. You like my sister so much. I just wanted a little more attention from you.
Honey, I've already talked to Chloe. Don't scold her anymore. She's still young. How bad can her intentions be? She just wants you to notice her.
Dad, I know I was wrong. Please forgive me. It's just because I care about you so much. I was afraid my sister would take you away. So I made a mistake.
Get up. Since you know what you did wrong, you should apologize to Stella properly. Understand?
Dad, I'll definitely apologize to my sister. If she doesn't forgive me, then Then I'll leave the Sullivan family. That way, my sister shouldn't go after the Sullivan family anymore.
Chloe, don't blame yourself too much. You just care about us too much. If anyone's at fault, it's Stella for being petty. We only misunderstood her. And she let Silas get back at us. If she'd made things clear with us sooner, would we have misunderstood her?
Exactly. In the end, it's Stella holding grudges. Think about it. Our Sullivan family took her in. Otherwise, she would have starved out there. Now that she's found support, she wants to destroy our Sullivan family. So ungrateful.
Enough. Everyone stop talking. In the end, it's our Sullivan family that owes her. Sullivan Group is facing bankruptcy now. We have to get Stella's forgiveness. Only then will Silas let us go.
Stella, come sit. Why didn't you come home last night? Are you still mad about the Ford family calling off the engagement? Dad's about to send someone to teach young Ford a lesson.
No, I got bitten by a dog.
Bitten by a dog? What dog? I'll catch it right away. I'll chop it up and make soup for you.
No need. Oh, I already kicked that dog. It got hurt pretty bad. So we're even now.
I see. Stella, let me tell you something. No matter who hurts or bullies you next time, you have to tell Dad. Dad, we'll fight for you.
Dad, you're always good to me.
Of course. You're Dad's precious girl. Dad only cares about you.
Mr. Harrison, just as you ordered, the Sullivan family is fully shut out. Sullivan Group's stock just hit rock bottom. They're on the verge of bankruptcy.
Letting them go bankrupt is way too easy for them. Pass down my order. Throw their whole family into a foreign concentration camp. My daughter Stella went through so much pain. I want each of them to feel the same.
Wait a second.
What's up?
Theodore wants me to go back to the Sullivan family.
You agreed? After everything they've done to you, even messed up your hand, are you still willing to return? You're willing to forgive them just like that?
Of course not. Dad, don't get upset yet. After everything they've put me through, I'm not letting them get away with it. All the pain I suffered, I'm gonna pay it back myself. The pain I went through, I'm going to dish it back myself.
That's my girl. That's my Silas daughter. Stella, do whatever you want. I've got your back.
Thanks, Dad.
No need to thank me. Lately, Star Labs developed a new technology. Supposedly, it can regenerate lost limbs. I'll buy it for you and get you treated.
Star Labs belongs to me. Last time, the Sullivan family killed me just to get that tech. This time around, there's no way they're getting their hands on it. You really trust that Star Labs stuff? What if it doesn't work out, then what? Besides, tech like this, tons of people are watching. They might not even sell it to us.
It doesn't matter. As long as there's a chance, I'm going to give it a shot. Stella, don't worry. As long as it can fix you up, even if it costs me my life, I wouldn't blink an eye.
Actually, I can heal myself. You don't need to worry. Anyway, after all these years, I'm used to it. Even if I can't heal, it'll be fine.
Stella, she's definitely trying to comfort me. Such a thoughtful kid. It hurts my heart. The Sullivan family, those damn bastards, did this to my daughter. I swear I'll destroy them. Sweetheart, I won't let anyone hurt you again.
Oh, come on, Dad. It's all in the past. Don't be sad anymore.
Why isn't Stella here yet? She just became Miss Harrison, and she's already acting all important.
Shut up. Stella is our daughter no matter what. How can you not show her any basic kindness?
Dad, you treat her like a daughter, but does she treat you like a father? She's the princess of the Harrison family now. She doesn't care about us Sullivans anymore.
Bro, don't talk about sis like that. Maybe she just got held up by something.
What could she be busy with? I think she's just showing off now that she's made it. Off flaunting somewhere.
That's enough. You can't talk that way about your sister. When Stella gets here, you all better apologize to her. If she doesn't forgive you today, you can all get lost. Stella, you're here.
Stella, you made it. Mom cooked a big meal. All your favorite foods.
Ms. Cooper, I don't have a mom. Stop pretending to be family.
Stella, I know you're still mad at me. I was wrong before. I'm sorry.
Your acting skills aren't even half as good as Chloe's. If you came here today just to put on a show for me, sorry. I'm not interested. I'm not interested.
Hey, don't go. Stella, it's been ages since we had a family meal together. Just take a seat first. Mom cooked all of this herself. She made it all just for you.
Come on.
Stella, these shrimp, your mom picked them out specially for you at the market this morning. She knows you like them. Try some.
Mr. Sullivan, I'm allergic to seafood.
Maybe Dad forgot. You used to be abroad all the time. We haven't had dinner together in ages. This braised pork, it's your mom's specialty. See if it still tastes the way you remember.
Mr. Sullivan, why did you call me here today? What do you want? Just say it.
It's really nothing important. You've always been living abroad. And as soon as you came back, you moved out. There hasn't been much time to really connect with you.
Connect with me? What are you to me? Why should I connect with you anyway? The ones who cost me my hand, or the ones who wrongly accused me?
What's with your attitude? Mom made these dishes for you. She started early just to cook for you. Instead of appreciating it, you're dragging up the past. If you don't eat, leave. Stop acting like everyone owes you.
I really don't know if Mr. Elliot is brain dead or just has a 7-second memory. You guys were the ones begging me to come back today and begging me not to leave. Oh, and you actually do owe me. Even your lives wouldn't be enough.
Enough. Elliot, if you talk to Stella like that again, get out of here. She's right. We do owe her. Don't forget, when you were little, Stella insisted on bringing you back from the orphanage to the Sullivan family.
Stella, Mom and Dad didn't think things through. We didn't ask you what you like to eat. Just tell me. I'll make anything you want right now.
Really? Ms. Cooper, you really do sound like a loving mom right now. Too bad. Your heart is rotten. No matter how hard you try, it won't look real. I'm allergic to seafood. You sent me abroad to be disciplined for 5 years. Even basic meals were a problem. My stomach's ruined. Can't eat any meat at all. Look at this table. It's all seafood and meat. What? You gonna force me to eat it? Just like you forced me to apologize to Chloe back then?
Stella, I'm sorry. We misunderstood you. We called you over this time, just to really apologize. All these dishes, we really didn't know you couldn't eat them. It wasn't on purpose.
I'll clear the table right now and cook something new for you.
Sis, how could you hit Mom?
If you don't want to eat, get out. Who do you think you are, hitting people here? Dad. You saw that, right? We tried to be nice to her. She doesn't appreciate it. I've said it before. She's just an ungrateful brat.
Shut up. Stella, let's just talk this through. Why would you hit someone?
Didn't Mr. Sullivan teach me this? I learned it from you. How does it feel to be hit for no reason?
You.
Hey. That hurt, didn't it? I'm really sorry. I misunderstood you just now. I'll apologize right now. I only hit you because I misunderstood. That's all it was.
Cease. I know you're upset. Everything before was my fault. Want to fight? Just hit me. Please. Don't make things hard for Mom and Dad, okay?
Fake. Still playing victim even now. Well, since you asked, I'll give you what you want. Ah. You really like getting hit. Is that hard enough? More needed.
Sis. We grew up together. Why do you hate me so much? Do you really want to drive me to death?
Chloe is still your sister after all. There's no need to go so hard on her.
Isn't this what she wanted? I'm just giving her what she asked for. Didn't you all hear her just now?
Stella, we're honestly apologizing to you, but you don't appreciate it, and you hit Chloe and Mom. What is your heart made of? It's harder than stone. Did a dog eat your conscience?
Elliot, you've been in school for years, right? How come you keep saying the same few lines? If you can't read much, then read more books. My ears are tired of hearing it.
Stella, Dad knows it was Chloe who messed up. Mom and Dad misunderstood you too. We've made you suffer so much. No matter what happens between you and Chloe, you're still sisters. Can't you forgive her? Or forgive Mom and Dad?
And why should I forgive? Hit me then, give me something sweet, huh? Theodore, you think I'm 3 years old? Or do you really think I deserve to be bullied just because you smile at me? I have to wag my tail like a dog?
Stella, Mom and Dad really know they messed up. Now Sullivan Group's partners, canceling contracts rapidly, the stock's crashing. If this keeps up, Sullivan Group's really going bankrupt. Even this house might get taken away. When that happens, we'll really have nowhere to go.
Wow, my real dad is that influential, huh? Just one day, and your Sullivan family is bankrupt. So that means you guys are out of money. So how could I help you then?
Cease. If you just ask Uncle Silas for help and ask him to be merciful, let the Sullivan family go and get Sullivan Group a few more orders. Sullivan Group would be saved. We'll be good sisters again. Me, Mom, Dad, and Bro will all treat you well. Stella the simp. So what if your real dad is Silas? Still desperate for love. As long as I show a bit of kindness, say a few nice words, you come crawling back like a puppy.
That's right. As long as you help Dad this time. Dad promises never to blame you again. Chloe won't bully you anymore either.
Stella, from now on, I'll personally make all your meals. I'll make sure you get healthy again.
Stella, don't worry. Once the Sullivan family survives this, I'll treat you twice as well, just like I treat Chloe.
But now I already have my real dad. He really loves me and treats me really well. Why should I care about you guys anymore?
Stella, we've already apologized to you this much. Must you be so heartless? You really want to see the Sullivan family go bankrupt?
You can't take it now. All I want now is your Sullivan family's company. When you took over my company back then, when you made me die miserable, did you ever think about being heartless?
We raised you for 20 years, and we just want your life and your company. Not too much to ask, right?
What I'm doing now isn't even a tenth of what you did to me. What right do you have to call me heartless? And Elliot, get this straight. My last name is Harrison, not Sullivan. Besides, didn't Mr. Sullivan regret adopting me back then?
Oh, come on, Stella. We were just angry. Don't take it to heart. Whether we're related or not. You're still our daughter.
So now you don't think I'm embarrassing? You no longer want to strangle me?
Even if we were wrong, you've said enough and hit and yelled all you want. At least we raised you all these years. Even if you're not grateful, you shouldn't kick us when we're down. Aren't you afraid of karma doing this?
I don't know if I'll get karma, but yours is coming. We're almost there. Every extra second I spend with you guys makes me sick. I'm done with you.
Stella, can't you give us another chance? This time, we're truly asking for your forgiveness.
Theodore, are you really trying to get my forgiveness, or do you want me to save them? You know the answer. You're not sorry for what you did. You're just scared now. You never know what pain is until it happens to you. Want me to save the Sullivan family? No way.
It's over. Everything's ruined now.
Mr. Ford, I've sent you Miss Stella's information you wanted. She's the Sullivan family's adopted daughter. She just came back from abroad not long ago.
That's great. After I break off with Miss Harrison, I'll have Grandpa propose to the Sullivan family right away.
Which Sullivan family are you talking about? Is it Chloe that he's into?
Mr. Ford, I also found out the Sullivan family somehow angered the Harrison family. Silas blacklisted them. Sullivan Group stock has collapsed and they're about to go bankrupt.
What? Did Silas find out I have a crush on the Sullivan family heiress? Is that why he wants to blacklist the Sullivan family to stop the breakup? No way. I can't let the Sullivan family just go bankrupt. Otherwise, how could I win over Little Hedgehog? Invest $1 billion in the Sullivan family right now under Ford Group's name.
Yes, sir.
So you like that young lady from the Sullivan family, right?
That's right. I'm only marrying her.
Do you even know her? Do you know the Sullivan family offended the Harrison family? Silas already blacklisted the Sullivan family. Our families have been close forever. If you do this, how will we deal with each other in the future?
Then just don't. If I can't marry her, I'm not getting married at all.
You.
Grandpa, you've never met her. I promise you, once you see her, you'll approve of her too.
Young Ford must have a death wish. I haven't even given him trouble for the engagement thing yet. He thinks I'm easygoing?
Dad, what's wrong? Why are you so mad?
Mr. Ford invested $1 billion this morning for the Ford family into Sullivan Group. Sullivan Group immediately bounced back. Their stock price even kept rising. It's up 2% higher than before.
What?
Stella, don't worry. I'll make sure you get justice. I won't let the Ford family bully you for nothing.
In my last life before I died, the Ford family and the Sullivan family never had anything to do with each other. Why is the Ford family helping the Sullivan family now? I need to figure it out. Dad, don't be upset yet. The Ford family and the Harrison family are old friends. Maybe there could be some misunderstanding here.
I don't care about misunderstandings. Arthur, that stubborn old guy, was there that day. Now he's investing in the Sullivan family. It's a slap in my face. It's an insult to you. I won't let them get away with this.
The Ford family has lasted centuries. Dad, what are you planning to do?
The Ford family has always wanted to do business with Star Lab. They're desperate for Star Lab's patent this time. As long as I buy Star Lab's patent first. I want to see if that old Ford will come begging at our door. Maybe he'll even kneel and ask me for help.
My dad's right. How dare the Ford family humiliate me like this? No matter why, they have to pay for it. Dad, I'm with you.
Stella, once I buy the patent, I'll get your treatment started right away. I will make sure you get better.
The lab research has made new progress, but we haven't started clinical trials yet. Better not tell Dad I'm actually the owner of Star Lab. No need to get his hopes up for nothing.
Stella, school is starting soon. Dad picked a few good schools for you. Just choose one.
Dad, I already decided which school I want to go to, so you don't have to worry about this. Last life, Chloe set me up for cheating and academic fraud. Got me expelled from Capital University. This time, I'm going to get back what's mine with my own abilities.
All right. If you need anything, just tell Dad. If it's a grades issue, Dad will just throw money at it. If 50 billion isn't enough, let's make it 100 billion. Whatever school you want, that's where we'll go.
Dad, you really shouldn't just waste money like that. Relax. With my grades, they will be begging me to enroll.
Quiet, everyone. Let me introduce someone. This is our new transfer student, Stella. Let's welcome her.
Hi everyone, my name is Stella.
Brother, why is Sis here? She's in our class. Is she still mad? Maybe she's trying to get back at us.
She wouldn't dare. Even if Silas used his dirty money to get her in here. Capital University expels bottom students every term. She probably can't last a semester. And she'll get expelled.
Class starts soon, Stella. Find a seat on your own first.
Okay, teacher.
Jinx. Who said you could be in our class? Just because Silas has a little dirty money got you in here. You think you can stay at Capital University?
Elliot, wasn't it you before, desperately begging me to help save the Sullivan family?
Sis, don't talk to brother like that. We're siblings after all. I know you're still upset. But don't worry, Ford Group has already invested $1 billion into Sullivan Group. The Sullivan family isn't going bankrupt. They're doing better than before.
Chloe, don't get cocky so soon. After all, losing something after getting it hurts way more than never getting it at all. It's a lot worse.
Sis, I know, deep down you still care about us. You're just upset. Don't worry, I'll beg Dad to keep recognizing you as his daughter.
Cut it out, you're gross. Also, stop calling me sis every time. It's disgusting.
Chloe, ignore that Jinx. She just hates seeing us do well. Stella. Ford Group didn't just invest $1 billion into the Sullivan family. Mr. Ford is also head over heels for Chloe. He's set on marrying her, as far as I know. Mr. Ford was engaged to you before, right?
So what?
So what? Mr. Ford would rather be with Chloe than go through with your engagement. Don't you get it?
What am I supposed to get?
Obviously, Chloe is better than you. You're a cripple. You think any rich guy would ever be interested in you. The Ford family and the Harrison family were longtime allies. Now, because of you, they're almost enemies. You've always been bad luck.
Brother, don't talk like that about Sis. She was family once. Even though she's different from us, she's had it tough enough.
Who do you think you are? Pitying me?
You little b asterisk 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 asterisk. Don't you dare hurt Chloe.
Loser. Too stubborn to learn anything, huh? Hope you don't get beaten by me one day. Then you won't be able to protect your precious sister anymore.
Sis, how could you bully brother like that? Even if you don't care about our old bond as siblings, at the very least, classmates should be considerate of each other.
Why should I consider you guys? Why don't you show me some consideration?
What are you so proud of? You're just flaunting that Silas is your backer, aren't you? Without him, what are you capable of? Why are you being so arrogant?
Exactly. I do have Silas as my backer. Go find one yourself then.
You? Just you wait. Even if you have Silas as your backer, Capital University is a place where merit speaks for itself. With your grades, just wait to get expelled.
I don't know if I'll get expelled, but I'll definitely make you get yourself out of school.
Me get myself out of school? Stella, are you dreaming?
Sis, you just arrived at Capital University. So maybe you don't know, my brother is the top student in school. Even before graduating, tons of companies are fighting to hire him. How could such an excellent student possibly get expelled?
That's because I wasn't here yet. Now that I'm here, he won't get to be the top student again.
Stella, are you out of your mind? You're not only physically disabled, you're also an idiot with your rock-bottom grade. How will you compete with me for first?
Who told you my grades are rock bottom?
Does anyone need to tell me? You didn't even take the entrance exam. You bought your way in. And top student? Do you even look like the top student?
Sis, don't act tough anymore. Why don't you just be a little nicer to my brother? My grades are all thanks to his tutoring. I believe with his help, your grades will improve by a few points too. And if it's really too hard, there's no shame in that. After all, sometimes studying requires talent.
You're right, studying requires talent. Only someone with a pig brain like yours would need a loser like Elliot to tutor them.
You.
Why are you being so stubborn? You're only good with your mouth. If you're so capable, show us your real skills.
All right. The exam a month from now. Dare to bet with me?
A bet on what?
We'll bet on who will be the top student in school.
Stella, is there something wrong with your head? Have you forgotten your report card from overseas? You failed every single subject, and you still dare to challenge me to a bet?
Sis, I know you're eager to prove yourself, to make us regret it. But sometimes, your words and actions need to be backed by real skill. Otherwise, you'll just be looked down upon.
You've said so much. Are you afraid to bet with me?
I'll bet then. What's there to be afraid of? I just worry that someone will lose and then not admit it.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. What about you? Do you dare?
Sis, originally, I didn't want to choose between you and my brother. After all, in my heart, both you and my brother are family to me. But if you're going to push me like this, I'll have no choice but to side with my brother.
All right. If I'm top student in next month's exam, both of you will frog jump 20 laps around the track. And while jumping, you'll both shout, "I'm an idiot."
Fine. And if you lose, you must admit you're wrong in front of school. Admit you're an idiot in front of the whole school. But you also have to bow down and apologize to Chloe and me until we're satisfied.
It's a deal. I hope you two don't cry your way back home. And call me daddy.
That's what I should be saying to you.
She really is an idiot. With my brother's grades, you little bitch. Just wait to kneel and apologize to him.
Are you okay? Grandpa Ford, I'll call a doctor now. Wait here for a moment. Grandpa Ford. Oh no, it's an acute myocardial infarction. If we don't save him, he'll die. I usually don't like to meddle, but it's a human life after all. You're lucky you ran into me today. This is a rapid-acting heart-saving pill, exclusively developed by Star Labs. I'll give you acupuncture right now. Grandpa.
Little girl, you saved me.
Old Ford. My medical fees are pretty expensive. That's $100 million in total. So will you pay by card or check?
You little girl. Who said you could call him Old Ford? You're just like your dad. Rude and not likable.
Your grandson humiliated me in public for Chloe. He broke off the engagement and shamed me. And your Ford family even invested $1 billion in the Sullivan family. The fact that I'm still kind enough to save you is already pretty good. If you had met my dad instead, you might already be buried by now.
That little girl is right. Silas really could do something like that. Forget it. In the end, it was the Ford family who owed this girl in the first place. I'll just treat the $100 million as compensation for her. With that sharp tongue of yours. You're just like that Harrison family kid. But I didn't bring a card today. Or a check either. I'll have my grandson deliver the $100 million to you later and apologize in person. How about that?
Sounds good. I trust you.
It's Jasper's fault for having no luck. That Harrison family girl is great in every way. She even knows medicine. And she's kind-hearted. If only she were my granddaughter-in-law, that would be perfect.
Grandpa Ford, why are you looking at me like that? Do you still feel unwell?
No, I'm fine. Much better now. My leg's just a bit numb. Give me a hand, would you?
Brother, look. Isn't that sister?
That's her. Chloe, let's go. Seeing her just puts me in a bad mood.
Wait, brother, who's that old guy next to her? I've never seen him before. Why are they so close?
Who else could it be? Probably just another rich guy she hooked up with. That troublemaker. She always chases after money anyway.
Brother, we can't let Mom and Dad find out about this. Or else they'll be furious. And this can't get leaked online either. Otherwise, how will she live that down?
Yeah, exactly. As long as I expose this, she'll be drowned in spit from everyone. Let's see how she goes against me then. Done. Chloe, you're just too kind-hearted. People like her are trash. How can we let her stay at school and ruin the school's reputation? I have to expose her.
Little bitch. So what if your real dad is Silas? Once this video goes online, let's see how you turn things around. Guess that's how it'll be. Hope she realizes her mistake soon and stops embarrassing us.
Little hedgehog.
Peacock.
Little hedgehog. What a coincidence. Do you go to school here?
Nope, I teach here.
You're a teacher?
Yup.
You're so young. What can you teach? I don't buy it.
Of course, I teach Chloe and Elliot how to be good people, believe it or not.
Hey, little hedgehog. Why are you walking so fast? I'm talking to you.
Stella is so shameless, hitting on the old, now hitting on the young. I don't know how dumb people can be to fall for someone as dumb as her.
That guy just now was dressed in expensive clothes. He's clearly someone important. Are all these men blind? They're all obsessed with that little bitch Stella. I heard you. That's why I want to walk fast.
Why are you always so hostile to me? I'm not a bad guy.
Oh, you're not a bad guy. Then what are you? What do you want from me?
Not a bad guy. So obviously I'm a good guy. I just think little hedgehog is so guarded. If I said I want to date her up front, she'd probably run away. I just want to get to know you. That's all.
Suddenly realized he's not that annoying after all. Hand it over.
What?
You wanted to get to know me, right? Give me your phone, I'll give you my contact info. At least he knows when to quit. He deleted my videos and photos. Alright. Ugh. I'm warning you. Don't bother me unless it's important, or else I'll show you something. What a red exclamation mark really looks like.
Good thing I backed up those videos and photos on my computer last time. If that little hedgehog saw them, she'd be mad again. She's cuter in those pics and videos anyway. I'm not deleting them. Don't worry, I won't just randomly bug you. Only if I really need you. Little hedgehog, I helped you last time. You owe me a meal, at least. If you don't say anything, I'll take it as a yes. No time like the present. Let's just do it today.
He's big, but acts just like a kid.
Grandpa, what now?
He has a grandpa too.
You little brat. I told you to pick me up at school. I almost had a heart attack and died at school, and I didn't even see you. Where were you?
Heart attack? Grandpa, are you okay? I'll come over right now. Little hedgehog, my grandpa had a heart attack. I gotta go. Rain check on that meal, okay?
Alright, go now. What are the odds? His grandpa had a heart attack too, just like Grandpa Ford.
Grandpa, how are you?
I'm not dead yet.
I've told you, you're not young anymore. Stay out of the school business. But you won't listen.
Tell me the truth. Where did you go? Did you go see that Sullivan girl?
Nothing gets past you.
You little rascal. That Sullivan girl isn't a good person. Her family's background is nothing compared to our Ford family. And her character, she doesn't even come close. She's not a match for that Harrison girl. If Miss Harrison didn't save me today, I would have.
Grandpa, that's a separate issue. Miss Harrison saved you. I'll make sure to thank her with a gift. What if you wanted to marry her? No way. When I decide on someone, I won't change my mind easily. I'll only marry Miss Sullivan in this life.
Are you trying to drive me crazy?
Grandpa, don't get upset. It's bad for your health.
If you want me to rest easy, just marry the Harrison girl and break up with that Sullivan nobody.
Grandpa, I'll do anything you ask, except that. Marrying Miss Harrison is not happening.
Ugh. What did I do to deserve this?
Can you please not be so prejudiced against Miss Sullivan? You've never seen her. If you have seen her, you'd see she's a good person too.
I really don't know what's gotten into this kid. No way. There's no way I'll let him marry Chloe. The Sullivans dragged that Harrison girl down like that. Chloe can't be a good person. I have to make sure he gives up. Since you said that, I won't force you. When are you bringing her to meet me?
It'll be a while, I think. I just got her contact info. Don't know if she even wants to meet you yet.
Fine. All right then. Miss Harrison is such a great girl and you won't pick her just to chase after that Sullivan nobody?
You.
You're really trying to give me a heart attack.
Grandpa, what do you mean, simping? Please don't say stuff like that.
Not only do I talk harsh, I'll even beat you if I have to, so you don't embarrass the Ford family.
Grandpa, oh, I just remembered something urgent. Don't get mad, or you'll hurt yourself.
Sir, this is the first time young Masters cared this much about a girl. If you ask me, he's serious this time.
I don't care how serious he is. I won't let a schemer like Chloe into the Ford family. Get the car ready. I'm going to the Harrison family. Rediscuss the marriage alliance with Silas.
Understood.
How's Star Labs? The one I told you to contact.
Mr. Ford, the head of Star Labs hasn't given a clear answer yet.
Keep contacting them, no matter the cost. I have to get Star Labs' patented technology.
Understood.
As long as little Hedgehog's hand can be healed. And I take him to see Grandpa. Grandpa, I definitely won't object then.
Boss, the Ford family wants to buy our new patent, cell regeneration technology, and they'll agree to any terms we name. Should we accept?
The Ford family? Arthur's Ford family?
Yes.
All right then, let's really gouge them. Just throw them some random patent technology. The Ford family humiliated me in public. The cell regeneration patent project? They can forget about getting it.
Understood.
Sweetie, did young Ford make you angry again? What happened? Tell Dad. Dad will teach him a lesson.
Not exactly. He just publicly broke off our engagement and humiliated me before. And also funded the Sullivan family. If I don't take revenge for this, I can't let it go.
That's right. Listen, sweetie. No matter who makes you angry, you have to get back at them fiercely. If anything goes wrong, Dad's got your back.
Thanks, Dad.
I just heard something about some patent, some technology. What's that about? Don't I remember? It has something to do with Star Labs?
What if I told you that I'm the owner of Star Labs? Would you believe me?
Believe it? Of course I believe you. You're the owner of Star Labs?
Yes.
That's great. Then we won't have to worry about patents. Your arm is saved.
Oh, actually, for all these years, I've gotten used to living with this prosthetic limb. Besides, many companies want this technology. If we sold it, hey.
Sell it? No way. Your dad isn't short on that kind of money. What's more, compared to money, healing your arm is far more important.
In my past life, Theodore clearly knew that Star Labs' patented technology could make me a normal person, but he wasn't willing to do it. But Silas didn't even consider it. I'm so lucky to have a second chance at life.
Mr. Harrison, Grandpa Ford is here. He says he wants to see you to formally thank you for saving the young lady's life. He's waiting outside now.
Why is that old geezer here? Stella, this life-saving kindness old Ford is talking about. What does he mean?
I ran into him at school. He suddenly had a heart attack, so I just saved him.
What? That old geezer. It'd be better if he died. He raised such a scumbag grandson. If I ever run into him, I'd love to stomp all over him.
My own dad really holds a grudge.
Make that old man wait at the door. Let him in only after I've calmed down.
Dad, Grandpa Ford is so old. Just let him in. What if something happens to him? Wouldn't I have to go through the trouble of saving him again?
All right. I'll do it for my daughter. Let him in. Otherwise, if he dies at our doorstep, I'll have to clean up the mess.
Young Silas, I've been sneezing nonstop since I came in from outside. Are you talking trash about me behind my back?
Hey, I wasn't talking trash about you. I was cursing you, waiting for you to drop dead.
You little punk. Did you forget being at my house as a kid? How much I took care of you, you ungrateful wretch.
I learned it all from you. When it comes to being ungrateful, your own grandson is even better at it.
Stella, How about you just forget about this dad? 2. Come join the Ford family. How about I make you my granddaughter?
You old geezer. You're stealing her right in front of me. Listen up. Stella is my own daughter. There's no way she'll go with you.
What if she's your daughter? Didn't you lose her for 20 years too? She hasn't even said anything yet. How do you know she won't go with me?
You old thing. Believe me, I'll throw you out.
Hey, Dad. Don't worry, I'll always be your daughter. Just sit down first. Have some water. Calm down.
My daughter is still the best. She actually cares about her dad.
All right, I won't be mad anymore.
Good. Then, for my daughter's sake, I'll let you off this time. But if you do it again, your coffin lid, I'll fold it up 3 times for you.
I'm only letting this slide because of Stella. Otherwise, you think I'm scared of you?
Oh man, okay, that's enough. One of you is almost 50, the other is almost 70. Can you guys stop acting like kids? Grandpa Ford, why did you come here today anyway?
Stella, you saved my life, kid. So last time, I promised to give you 100 million as a reward.
Thanks, Grandpa Ford.
So Stella likes money. I'll make money for Stella every day now. She'll be happy every day then.
Stella, actually, the other reason I came today, besides thanking you in person for saving my life, there's something else.
What is it?
It's about your engagement to my grandson. I hope you both go through with it.
What? You old thing, did you forget what you said before? Wasn't it you who rejected Stella first? You spit on us, and now you want to take it back.
Kid, watch your attitude. Is that how you talk to your elders?
I've always talked to you like this. What? Can't handle it? If you can't, then just leave. This is my house.
You. Humph. I'm generous. I don't bother with petty people like you.
Grandpa Ford, can I ask why? My dad says mean things. But I remember you said before, the Ford family would never let a disabled person inside.
Well, Grandpa wants to apologize to you. I was too narrow-minded before. But now I know I was wrong. I just hope you'll give my grandson.
That's enough. Listen, old man. No way am I letting our lovely flower get stuck in your cesspool.
Dad.
Oh. What? I can't even speak the truth now.
Grandpa Ford. I just want to know, does your grandson think the same way?
That's why. I came here today to talk to you. My grandson has totally lost his mind. He's been bewitched by that Chloe girl. I absolutely won't allow anyone like her in the Ford family.
Oh, I see. So now you can see things clearly. Guess you're out of options. What do you take my daughter for?
Don't make it sound so harsh. I really do like Stella. It's all my grandson's fault.
Enough, enough, enough. Let me tell you this. Even if you talk till the sky falls, my daughter still won't marry your grandson. Huh. The engagement is off. Someone, show him out.
Stella, what do you think? You haven't met Jasper yet. I bet you'd like him if you did.
I think, just like my dad does, my life won't be wasted on someone who doesn't love me. I can't agree to this.
All right then. Guess Jasper just isn't lucky. Pretend I wasn't here today.
Hey, Stella, let me tell you something. You better stay away from them from now on. One of them is a disrespectful old guy. The other one is a slacker. Whatever you do, don't let them rub off on you.
Okay, got it.
Hey,
Mr. Ford, Star Lab is playing us. What they gave us isn't even the patent for cell regeneration technology.
Then let's just take it. How dare they mess with me? I'll make sure whoever's in charge at Star Lab regrets ever being born. Set up a meeting with them, then get someone to stake out the area.
Yes.
Hedgehog, what are you up to? When do you have time? You promised to treat me to dinner, remember?
Boss. Mr. Ford from the Ford family wants to meet.
I didn't go looking for him, but he's the one showing up. Fine, I'll go meet him. Say yes to him.
Yes.
Busy right now, maybe next time.
Why here? Last time Hedgehog brought me here too.
Boss. Mr. Ford is here.
Let him in.
Yes.
Why is it you?
So you're the boss at Star Lab. About that cell regeneration tech patent.
There's no way I'll sell the patent to you. Just give up already. I didn't expect Grandpa Ford's grandson to turn out to be this peacock. I figured he wasn't sincere, flirting with me while still engaged to Chloe on the other. Seriously, that's low. I need to teach him a lesson.
Mr. Ford, you want to die. How dare touch our Mr. Ford?
Shut up. Who asked you to butt in?
But you wanted to buy the patent just to heal her hand. And now look, she doesn't care and wants to hit you. Why are you still defending her?
So he was doing it for me. Maybe I misunderstood him.
Back off. It's not your place to talk here.
You wanted to buy the technology, so you could heal my hand.
Yeah, I just want you to be normal. But don't get the wrong idea. I don't mean I look down on you. I've never thought less of you. I swear.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, it hurts.
I'll get Jace to take care of your wound.
No need. Just give me a kiss and it'll stop hurting.
Mr. Ford, you're so shameless. Does your fiancé know you're like this?
So you're jealous. What you gotta do with this? You're the one I like. I officially broke off my engagement with the Harrison family. A couple days ago, the Harrison and Sullivan issue. I handled that too. So are you touched?
So he invested in Sullivan Group because of me. This idiot really isn't too bright. With genes like that, our kids won't turn out dumb, right? So, what do you want?
Well, obviously. I want you to be my girlfriend. But if you don't want to, that's fine. How about I be your boyfriend then?
That's not totally impossible, but I already have a fiancé. So what now?
What? You already have a fiancé?
Yep. And I'm not planning to break off the engagement, so you still want to be my boyfriend?
You. Just call off the engagement, okay?
Nope. There's a real Sullivan family heiress named Chloe. I heard. You kinda like her.
Bullshit. That's nonsense. I only did that for you. Maybe they got it wrong. I'll ask about it now.
No need for now. If you withdraw investment from the Sullivan family, I might consider breaking off the engagement.
Isn't she just the Sullivan family's adopted daughter? Was she mistreated or something?
Well, don't want to?
I do. Of course I do. I'll pull my investment out right now.
Mr. Sullivan, the Ford family suddenly withdrew investment. Our funds broke and stocks fell. Clients are canceling their contracts with us one after another.
Hurry. Contact Mr. Ford immediately.
We already tried. As soon as they heard it was us, they hung up.
How could this happen?
The results will be announced soon. That bitch Stella will have to kneel and apologize. I can't wait.
Stella, let's see how arrogant you can be this time. Once the results are announced, I'll put the video of you being kept by an old man online. You'll never be able to hold your head up again.
Teacher, have the test results been released?
That's right.
Teacher, who got first place on this test?
The top scorer this time, compared to before, score improved significantly. They scored over 50 points higher than the second place.
Elliot, Chloe, let you guys enjoy yourselves first. Let's see how long you can gloat.
Teacher, announce results now. I can't wait.
The top scorer on this test is our new transfer student, Stella. Everyone, congratulate her.
No way.
Elliot, you should learn from our classmate Stella. You've fallen behind quite a bit this test.
Impossible. She must have cheated.
Yeah, teacher. Elliot put in a lot of effort for this test. Impossible. No transfer student scored this high. I demand to check the surveillance footage.
What? Just because you lack ability, you accuse me of cheating? Is the Sullivan family such a sore loser?
Stella, don't you dare gloat here. How could a disabled person like you possibly score better than me?
What's wrong with being disabled? If you can't even beat a disabled person, then aren't you a good-for-nothing?
Elder Ford, what brings you here?
What? As the chairman of Capital University's Board of Trustees, I can't be here?
Hello, Grandpa Ford. I'm Chloe, your grandson's fiancée. We've met before.
What kind of random person are you? Trying to cozy up to the Ford family? My granddaughter-in-law can only be Stella. You can forget that idea.
Grandpa Ford, you're joking, right? Didn't Ford Group invest $1 billion in my family as a betrothal gift? This...
Oh, really? Well, I'm sorry, but my grandson made a mistake with that money. It's already been retrieved just now.
What?
Hello? What? Chloe. Dad said. The Sullivan Group is bankrupt.
Impossible. How could this happen?
Chloe. Elliot. You bet you pay. Now that you've lost, isn't it time to fulfill your promise?
You're talking nonsense. How could I possibly lose to you? You only have one hand. How could you possibly beat me in a test?
Of course. It's with this. And also, right now, I'm not disabled anymore.
Impossible. How could you have recovered? This must be a realistic prosthetic.
Why impossible? The cell regeneration technology developed by Star Labs was originally created to cure disabled people. It's successful now, and I am the owner of Star Labs. Naturally, I can cure myself.
Get them out of here. They're an eyesore.
No, you can't. Let go of me. Let me go.
Grandpa Ford, what are you doing here?
That kid came back and told me everything. I knew right away that he had mistaken your identity. That's why I rushed over to see you. By the way, does he know yet that you're the heiress of the Harrison family?
No, not yet.
Then don't tell him. I want to see what he'll do when he finds out the person he's been trying to break off the engagement with is you. The look on your face is priceless.
Little hedgehog, just you wait. I'll break off the engagement with the Harrison family now. You should break off your engagement with your fiancée too, okay? Uncle Silas, I'm here today to officially call off the engagement. Here's the breakup letter.
You little punk. You think you're safe because old Ford is backing you up? That I wouldn't dare to teach you a lesson? Huh?
Uncle Silas, the one I like is Stella. I have no feelings for your daughter. You can't force love. I have to break off this engagement no matter what.
Stella. Which Stella?
That's right.
Dad, I'm back.
Come here, sweetie.
That's your dad?
Yeah,
So you're Miss Harrison. You're Harrison, not Sullivan.
yep.
Since you want to break off the engagement, I'll let you do it today.
Grandpa, I changed my mind. I don't want to break off the engagement.